Hey there, folks. As a result of a comment on yesterday's video, I created this issue in my CSS Battle plugins project, always linked from the notes, to add the PC units, Pike, as a possibility for reduction. And I'm going to look at that in the next few days, the next coming week. So that should be fun. All right, let's get to today's CSS Battle. I'm going to be heading out, actually, in a little bit. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, isn't that great? Isn't that great? I think that's great. So, 2 elements, right? That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Yeah, 2 elements. So what are the parts? We need a blue background. We're going to put the margin on the element because I think we're going to have 2 elements. And the second element, we're going to rotate 90 degrees. So that's P plus P. Now note where that shows up. Unless I do a transform origin. Of 0, 0. And then it looks more like that. So, you know, like, hey, that's sort of cool. Not really useful to us yet. I note that this color of the border, if these are borders, then that's black, and the default for a non-dark mode page is black. So we can do border solid 10 pixels, and maybe it's 15, and get what we need. So let's set these margins correctly. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, and then less margin 2, 3, 2, 1. How about 0? How about 2? And then the height needs to be smaller. 2, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50. Oh, interestingly, maybe is that a 16 pixel border? I think it's a 16 pixel border, making this height a little different. How about 48? Yeah, so that's close. So now let's use border radius. Let's see what 5 PC is. 5 PC works. I think it works. Let's see. Yeah, that works fine. All right, so we got a background there. And we got some subtle things happening with that background. So we're not going to bother with the background yet, because what I want to do is get this guy correct. So changing the transform origin changes how that rotation happens. Now, we don't necessarily need to do the rotation. Obviously, we need a transform origin and a rotate. And if we do a rotate, we might need to translate. And it might be just simpler to simply do margins, right? Like, if I set margins correctly, if I do a minus 30, 40, probably minus 50, minus 80, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that correct? 89, 88, 87, 88, 89, 90, minus 90. Then they're both on top of each other. And then if I adjust these margins on this guy, or if I so how does that help me? This helps me because I can do 0, 200, probably 2, and 0, and then set a height 200. All right, so let's squeeze this guy a little bit more. So I'm going to set that to 210. This final number is actually 2, yeah, and then this is more 3, 4, 6, 5, 6, 60, 80, 90, 300, 302, and then increase the height, 2, 3, 4, 5, 48. There it is. So that's kind of fun. So we have a height, and this height, so right here we got a height of 48, and this one's got a height of 248. Probably we could use some calcs in interesting ways to get some of that. So what does it look like? What background do we need to do? So if we do background, linear gradient, 90 degrees. So this is on the first one, and I need to unset the, so actually, I'm gonna do a var dash C, or a default, comma, and then I can do here, I can short circuit that with just a non-value. Okay, so what have I done there? I'm using the same styles on each, coming in at some interval. So here's the trap. We got this little bit right here. So if I do this at 30 pixels and then set another color stop here, I go 30, 40, 50. That seems fine. Now, if I went further, oh, can I use the PC unit? Does that help me? Oh, maybe it does. Look at that. I'm using the PC unit. Already a good suggestion. Let's submit and see. So essentially, we don't want the thing to go so far that it encroaches here. So this is a way to do that. It's also possible, rather than do this, we could set the color, and then do background unset. Maybe, is that shorter? I don't think it's shorter. Is it better? I don't know. This is how, well, just pointing out, there's lots of ways to do this. Yeah, not shorter. Minify unit replace. It would be clear that it was shorter if I immediately got a better score, even though I hadn't minified all those things. So let's submit, and that's a final answer. Lots of tuning could be done here. I do like the rotate idea, even though these are different lengths when rotated. I think there's still something to be said for that. And I appreciate the again, you go to GitHub and see the commentary if you want to comment on that. Say, hey Joe, do that. I'm excited about that. And then I will of course announce in a video when that goes live. I'll probably blog about it too. That's it. I got some stuff to go do. It's good to get in at on a fun puzzle. I've been doing Weird Web October. I haven't linked any of those, but if you go to my website at artmug.com, there's links to all of the ones that I've done so far, and some of them are kind of fun. I might do a video wrapping up all of Weird Web October. I might not. I've enjoyed making web pages. Like I always say, go make a web page, and I mean it. I really do. Like, I really do. I think that's great. I love making web pages. They're terrific. And even just tuning, just as I talk, I can't help but make a small change and turn that background into a variable and then short circuit it. So fun. Super duper fun. And that's a better score too. All right, get out of here. Bye.